morning, we're home. I feel like I haven't vlogged at home in so long. It's actually been like, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks since I've done an at-home vlog. And so I'm really excited. There's so much I want to do with y'all today. I'm home alone. Jordy's on tour. I got ready and I got back in bed because my period just started and it is hitting me really hard. So today, I bet we'll just be kind of gentle to ourselves. I did book a Pilates class tonight and I don't want to cancel it because I don't want to lose the credit. But I'll take it slow. It's going to be a gentle day. Also, this vlog is a little special. So as y'all know, Tara has been editing my videos for I think 4 years now, and she's on vacation right now. So our friend Bree is editing this vlog. This is her first full-length vlog to edit for me. So everybody say hello, Bree. If this video feels a little bit different, it's because Bree's fingerprints are on it, and I know she's gonna crush it and do a great job. The first thing I need to do is obviously get dressed for the day. I did my makeup, but I've done nothing else. So let's get ready for the day. Okay, it's so nice. Literally, just since getting back from Texas, I feel like fall hit Oceanside. It's finally feeling like I can wear sweaters. Fall clothes are my favorite clothes, especially cardigans, sweaters, cashmere. And I'm really so excited because I'm getting to work with Quince on today's video to show you a couple of my favorite cashmere things and a couple new things. They've actually revamped some of their cashmere stuff. It's so good. And y'all know there's this one sweater that I had to cut myself off from wearing every day because I started getting comments roasting me about how often I wear this dang sweater. I have talked about / worn this cardigan so many times in the last couple of years in vlogs. I even went into a store that was selling a similar cardigan for $500 to try it on and was like, it's not as good as mine from Quince. So when they were like, hey, we're doing a cashmere campaign, they said, Michel is obsessed with our cashmere. Let's see if she's interested in doing this. And I was like, obviously, yes, because this is like 82% of my personality right here. Okay, I'm gonna show you some of the things, including the $50 cashmere, but the reason that I love their cashmere is honestly, I'm just such a sensory girly. Like if anything is even slightly scratchy, I can't do it. I fixate on it, I can't do it. And this, the sensation on your skin is like a warm cocoon hug. I would rather spend a little bit more to get something like cashmere and wear it every single day than have something uncomfortable and never wanna wear it. The ways they've revamped it is really cool too. So they have this new enhanced yarn tension and that makes it feel even like thicker and more plush and cozy. And then also an advanced pilling resistance too, to help it not pill and just stay like looking fresh over time. So this is the one I probably wear the most. This is the Mongolian cashmere sweater. I'll link all these things down below if you want to shop them. They sell out fast. So honestly, if it's in your size, I'd snag it because they do have free returns for 365 days. Here's another version of it. So I love them both. I wear them both all the time. Honestly, maybe I'll wear this one today. I feel like the black is pretty chic. But the reason I do love this like longer boyfriend length too is I love to travel with this, and in the morning, especially if I'm staying with other people, I'm normally wearing like shorts, pajama shorts. In the morning, I like to throw this on over my pajamas and I feel like I just feel a little more like covered. It covers my booty. It's so comfy. Honestly, what a good sponsor to film when I am starting my period and I just want to be comfy. But let me show you their $50 cashmere. Look at this. The price point for this is insane. To get Mongolian cashmere for 50 bucks, the way that they're able to pull that off is they are a direct from factory to consumer model. There's not a middleman. And every time there's a middleman, the middleman has to profit, so they'll like increase the prices. That's why you get really, really quality, luxury, affordable stuff at a better price point. These are staples. Here's what it looks like just down, but I always just love to like kind of just like let it fall because it's just effortless and cute. Oh, and I got one more new cozy thing. This is the Mongolian cashmere duster cardigan sweater. I feel like this toes the line between loungewear and also like if I had an office job and had to sit in AC all day, this is what I would want on my body because I feel like it looks like a little professional, but it's so comfy, and it has a longer line as well. So there you have it. Some things I've owned and loved for a long time now, and a couple things that are new, but thank you to Quince for partnering with me on this video. Like I said, I'll link all these things. Just coming out to see what Max is doing, but look at this like gloomy fall day. It's just so gloomy. I need to officially fix my hair for the day. I was gonna show y'all too how I've been doing buns lately because I finally figured out a little hack that has made it so much easier to do a bun. I showed this on TikTok once before, but I have since switched hair ties and it's gotten even better. I've been a silk scrunchie girl for so long now, like exclusively use that, but kind of on a whim, I bought these The brand is Kitsch. They were just on Thrive Market. The amount of stretch they have is so good for this bun method. I just gather my hair on top of my head. And this is the way I used to do buns. Okay, let me just show you my old way. I would just twist and do like this, but then it would just kind of look too much like a ballet bun, and it was like a little too tight and perfect and just wasn't quite the vibe I was going for. And so I've compiled several methods I've seen people do into like one method. This is what I do. So I gather my hair in a ponytail, and I'm just holding it in my hand right now. I take this scrunchie, I pull it tight, and I wrap my hair around the scrunchie a couple times. So now my hair, do you see how it's like wrapped up into the scrunchie? Then I take the scrunchie over this little nub that I'm holding with my other hand, hold it, and pop the scrunchie over the top. And then I have more of like a knot situation instead of like a perfectly twisted bun. But that's how I get this bun. And I just think it looks better. It looks a little more like a top knot instead of like a bagel. So I hope that helps. I'm not a hair influencer at all. So yesterday was my first full day back since being gone for 10 days on the Texas trip. And as y'all know, my friend Davina was staying here with Max. She's an Austin friend. And so she didn't fly out till yesterday evening. So yesterday I just kind of had a day of just computer work and like hanging out with her. And I feel like I haven't filmed in so long and I've just missed it a lot. And let's make a plan for our day. I've written down some things that I need to do and then some things that I want to do. The only couple of errands I need to run is one, I need to send in my quarterly state tax. I have it all ready to go. I have to mail it in instead of pay it online. And I get kind of freaked out by that because I'm like, how do I know that they for sure get it? So I think I'm gonna go send it by like certified mail. And then I need to get some groceries. I have almost no food, but I'm only here for a couple days before I leave again. So I think I just really need oat milk. I am filming a recipe video tomorrow, so I need to brainstorm what to buy for that video. And I have meat, I have butcher box in the freezer, but just like veggies to go with that meat, I think is pretty much all I need. Those are the only errands, but the thing that I'm most excited to do today is open up the custom tables that were built by my brother-in-law's best friend. Basically, my brother-in-law was hanging out with his best friend who's a woodworker, and apparently his wife watches this channel too. So I ended up hiring him, paying him to do this, and he has shipped it. And he has shipped it in a like flat packed box. So I need to like put the legs on and stuff. I think I can do it by myself, but I haven't even opened it or looked at it yet. Let me go get the box and we can try to open it together. I'm shook that 2 tables fit in this box because it's like not that big of a box. Whoa! Whoa! These are so beautiful! This is so beautiful. Isn't that cool? He made that, what the heck? The base, and then the tops. These are so perfect. Little co-worky test. This totally is fun. I could sit, hang out, watch TV, get a little work done. I gotta figure out a way to make this lamp live over here, and eventually I want to do a hanging light here. And then maybe one day stools on the other side so that we can like push these together and make this like a little spot to play board games or something. I'm really excited about this. Now I need to decide what color to paint these, if any. I could stain them. It's just this wall is brown, so I didn't want anything like too much of a wood tone. I could whitewash them, which I think would be really nice, kind of like I did with the desk downstairs recently on a vlog. Or I could be really funky and paint it a fun color like blue, which was kind of what I was first thinking of doing. This blue is actually the same blue as our front door. It's technically called a Parma gray, but it's like actually pretty blue. And I think that blue and chocolate brown is really nice together. Like I love the blue floral print on that chocolate brown. It is giving very like 2004. Remember when everyone had like chocolate brown and pink rooms or chocolate brown and blue rooms? I had a brown and pink room with leopard print, of course. So I can't decide if blue and brown is like, oh, that's fun, or if it's like, oh, I had my 7-year-old bedroom in those colors. So give me your thoughts. And then I want this lamp over here somehow, but I just have it temporarily on this table. I could hang a light and then move this lamp over to like the fireplace area somehow. Actually, even in this corner, let's try that. I'm curious. Is it weird to have a lamp so low? It's also white on white on white, and I kind of liked it near the brown because it really popped. I definitely do need to figure out like the cozy lighting situation in here though, because we only have this big, ugly, big light, which I hate having on. I just turn it on when I film. So we need to get lamps. This is like a fake rechargeable one that just came with the house. It's not hardwired. It's like one that you push to turn on, you know? So that eventually should go. The rescue tree that was dying from our friends, I don't think it's coming back. It got way worse when I was out of town for 10 days, so I might have to just go ahead and take him to his grave. And then maybe also I could have a light lamp situation over here too. Basically, all this upstairs is just kind of like a work in progress. I haven't spent too much time on it, and I'm excited to focus on this space next now that I feel like our bedroom has kind of gotten to a spot where I'm proud of. I'm gonna pull out a literal filet mignon for me to eat for dinner tonight. I am so curious to learn more about cycle syncing. As y'all know, I'm pretty new to having a period again because I skipped my period for 6 years with birth control. And I feel myself like tiptoeing more and more and more into my crunchy era. And I want to learn how to eat for each phase of the cycle. I also want to learn about like which exercises are best. I know generally, but I was learning recently that when you're on your period, some of the best things you can eat is red meat and sweet potato. And I just got actually a PR package from this brand. They sent me a ton of sweet potato stuff. So I think that I'm gonna plan to have this for dinner. Maybe, I think healthy fats are good right now. So avocado, arugula, I just love arugula. So I just want that for me. But I was curious if anybody had any resources that they really liked. Maybe we can make like a little, you know, group recommendation forum in the comments down below, because I have some time obviously over the holidays and stuff that I just want to kind of really dive into reading things. I know I've heard of a book called The Fifth Vital Sign. I'm curious about that one, and it's just learning all about like what your body is telling you through your period and through your hormones and like how to support it. I have also heard that like you can learn so much based off of your symptoms. So I'm excited to learn. All that to say, I'm gonna do my best to do a little hormone healthy dinner tonight. I'm a newbie here, so I don't really know too much of what I'm doing, but for any of my crunchy girls who have, you know, dived deep into this world, would love any recommendations of books, podcasts, anything. I'm here to learn. I'm gonna put this in the fridge to thaw for now. Ooh, I have leftover chicken sausage. I will eat that up though before we head out, and then I think we go run some errands. I'm gonna go first certify send this check in the mail, and then I was also thinking at the grocery store, I'm having 2 friends from LA. They're actually pregnant, but they are coming down to Max It this next weekend while I leave on a business trip. So I want to build them like a little gift basket. So at the grocery store, I'll also see if there's any fun little bougie snacks for them, because that would be nice to leave them as well. Oh, she's actually texting me right now. I didn't come in with a grocery list, and I'm kind of regretting that because my brain is going through like groceries I need, and then recipe things I need for a recipe video tomorrow, and then also like things of a gift basket. But one thing I do know that I want is Brazil nuts, because the selenium, and I've been reading that that's also so good for you. So I'm gonna get some Brazil nuts. My favorite part about making little snack baskets for people is I just impulse buy all the snacks I would normally never. Ramen, popcorn? That sounds so good. Like, just all these snacks up here. Okay. Look at all these fun meats that they have. Ground elk, ground wild boar. They're all ancestral blend to like beef, ancestral blend venison, wild boar chorizo. Oh my gosh, I love living in California. Just the coolest things everywhere. Beef tallow. I've been wanting to try to cook with this. I'm gonna get this for me. Man, this is why I try to shop at Thrive Market for as many things as I can, because I just bought berries, arugula, avocados, Oatly, some chomp sticks, juice, and then those snacks for the snack basket, and it was over $150. I mean, I got some fun snacks, but still. But I wanted to update y'all on my nail journey, I know in the last vlog I tried gel for the first time. So if you missed it, I've done dip for like 9 years or something crazy, acrylic or dip. And then when I thought I was doing culinary school, I had to get my nails taken off. So I had nothing on my nails and I was just painting them at home. Once I calculated and I made it almost 5 months, but now I feel like I'm gaslighting myself and I don't think it was that long, but I don't know, months. And I thought, let me try just gel because gel lasts so well for people. The next day it chipped. It did not last for me at all. I think it's because even though I had let my nails completely grow back out, they're still just so weak and papery that they bend so much that the gel was just like flaking off of it almost. So that didn't last very long, and I obviously am taking another trip this weekend. So yesterday I just stopped on a whim to see if this spot had builder gel. I've never tried builder gel before, but they like paint on like a couple clear coats that are really thick and goopy. They almost look like super glue, but they're painting it on and they cure that with a lamp and then paint normally. And it feels really thick. The lady did tell me, she's like, it's not like that much better for your nails than dip because we can't soak it off with acetone. We have to like use the file to get it off anyways. So we'll see, but we'll see how long it lasts. I do think it was cheaper than dip, but the color I chose, I didn't realize had like almost a chrome overlay over it. I just saw it was like kind of pearlescent and I thought it was pretty, but she pulls out this chrome overlay to go on top of the color and it's called unicorn color. And I was like, oh, and I'm undecided how I feel about it because like, honestly, on camera, they're kind of pretty. They kind of have a shimmer, but in person under like some lights, the shimmer is almost just a bright purple. So it's like I have nude nails, but wherever the light hits it, it almost turns like a neon purple. Can you see that on the camera? It's fun. So I don't know how I feel about them, but I will keep y'all updated on how builder gel holds and how the removal process is for whenever it is time to get something else, because I just am experimenting honestly at this point. One good thing about this grocery store though, I mean there's a lot of good things, is they have a little bakery. Wait, where'd they go? They have a little in-house bakery to where they make a ton of things fresh every day, and they have so many gluten-free options. So I got these vegan, gluten-free trail chew cookies, but there was literally like 8 different types of vegan and gluten-free cookies made fresh today to choose from. But how about we have a teeny tiny time TM where I also create a little gift basket, get a couple things organized. I would like to reset the guest room and just, you know, kind of get things a little more organized in here. So I'm gonna come along with me for that. Our upstairs is feeling fully reset from the last guest, ready for the next guest. There's so much travel that's about to be happening, but I'm so excited for the end of October and beginning of November because that's where I go to all the East Coast shows with Jordy. And then we're going to redo some of our honeymoon. I literally got the exact same bedroom and the exact same like bed and breakfast that I was super sick in on our honeymoon. I had the stomach flu during our honeymoon, if you didn't know that. So we're going to redo that. And then I'm going to split off on my own and do like a North Maine solo trip and then a Vermont solo trip. And I'm so excited for that travel. But then after that travel, no more for the year. I'll probably go home for Christmas, but otherwise I think that that's it. I wanted to sit and have a little chat because I know I mentioned early in this vlog this morning that like I was probably going to be going kind of like gentle on myself today. And I honestly have been so proud of myself that I have unlocked this new ability to genuinely be so gentle with myself. And that is something that I have never really been able to do before. I'm usually really hard on myself in every situation. Like I push myself to go harder, to do more, to get over things, to move past things, to not feel things, to not rest, to just like go, 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 do, be okay all the time. And I literally feel like just within the last year, I have allowed myself to have like grace and compassion. And I've allowed myself to do things that historically I would have thought was like lazy. I'm still not the best at it. I have so much more room to go. But like last night I had a list of things I wanted to do and I could feel my period coming on and I was like, I don't want to and I'm not gonna. And I laid on the couch for 3.5 hours, which felt glorious and is kind of uncharacteristic for me traditionally. And it felt so good. And I'm just like more in tune with what my body needs, and I'm able to give myself that because I don't need to prove to myself that I have worth and value based off my productivity. And I have told myself that I'm not a bad person if I have zero output, and I'm not a bad person if I'm in a bad mood or whatever. And all of that is new. All of that is new for me. I'm really excited for 2025. I feel like it's going to be a big shift in how I approach myself, my life, my work, my value. I feel like I've just now kind of started coming down off of this cortisol streak for the last 8 years of just kind of always trying to get the next thing done and not really taking time to like pause and breathe and reflect and like calm the heck down and do less. And there's some things that are going to happen in 2025 that are going to really force me to do less. And I'm really excited for the challenge. And I'll share more about that soon. I'm kind of terrified in the best way because I know it's growth I need to try and I need to experiment with. But even just kind of like micro-dosing that in my day-to-day now has been, as Jordy has said, you don't just run a marathon, you have to train for it. And I'm planning a marathon in 2025, you know, metaphorically speaking. And I've felt myself actually training for it a little bit every day by being gentle with myself. And I feel this relationship with myself healing a lot. And that's so new. It's so new. It feels so good though. So if anybody else is a super type A or an Enneagram 3, lots of things could contribute to me being that way. But I'm the type of person that always needs to learn to have compassion and be gentle and slow down. And I feel like I've made strides and it feels good. So try it. I hope that's encouraging to someone. Maybe. The way he just came and sat so close to me just now. You just sat so close. You wanted some cuddles? I'm gonna get my computer and do work in bed. You wanna stay? It is now a couple to a few hours later and it is almost dark outside and it is time for me to go to Pilates. We're going to end off this day on a little Pilates class. I'm not going to push myself. And then coming home and making a steak and sweet potatoes and avocado and arugula for dinner and have just a healthy, high protein, hormone balance sort of dinner. I'll bring you along to my class and we'll make a little yummy dinner together. I want to say thanks again to Quince for making the best cashmere ever. I actually do show up to a lot of my Pilates classes wearing this and then I shed it after we like do our little warm up, but I just show up cozy because I'm a little chilly. But I'll link this and the other ones I showed y'all down below if you are looking for some cashmere and you want to not pay what other spots charge for cashmere, because why would you do that? So I'll have those linked down below. I love y'all. Let's go to a Pilates class.